Gotta jetpack these kids.
What? I don't understand. One of them is one shot. Just res me, just res me, just res me.
Exactly my plan.
Good shit, double kill.
Another quad feed though. I think we're good here.
The last three.
Yeah.
I see them.
Where?
One of them has a ray gun, one of them.
Where?
Southeast. Straight ahead.
Last one.
Dude, one more. You got him?
Fly drop incoming.
You got him. What?
Like this.
Doing Carnage, gotta win with the Galil. The iron sights are kind of weird though. Like they're still the same, but they're like.
Oh my god, you're easy one shot.
Potential collapse detected. Relocation to rigid safe zone is advised.
Bitches. Yeah, I feel on that. I'm so glad I had a Titan. I could spray the fuck out of that one. I have to fucking turn up. I have to turn up. So, what's up, guys? It's here, Bayanino, or Quadigy, bringing you guys another freaking Battle Royale victory on Call of Duty Blackout 4. I don't know how I should do my intros when it comes to addressing this game mode. Should I just say Blackout Battle Royale? I don't know what the heck I'm going to be doing. But yeah, I'm just here to have a nice little commentary and show you guys some gameplay. I landed in Nuketown for this game, and we ended around a firing range, like a little, like by the train station, in a sort of sense. So you guys will probably see some parts of this gameplay. When it comes to cutting up the gameplay for Blackout, it's kind of hard because, you know, there's some slow parts, and sometimes I do want to include the slow parts so you guys can see kind of like the outskirts of some areas or whatever, just some little funny, I guess, moments or whatever. But yeah, that's not what we're here to talk about. I want to talk about what the best guns are in Blackout. Like, what guns should you pick up? What should your loadout be most of the time? And for most situations anyways. You know, there's going to be some scenarios where other guns are going to shine more than these guns that I'm going to mention. But for the most part, from what I played, these types of weapons are the ones to dominate the playing field. And the guns that I'm talking about right now, at least in the current state of Blackout, are the Lmgs. The Lmgs give you such a huge advantage. That's going to be like one. I'm obviously going to tell you what two types of guns you should be carrying. But obviously, if you have two Lmgs, you're pretty much set. But it's always good to have two types of guns because having two Lmgs, you're kind of limiting yourself in that sense. But Lmgs are the best. And, you know, you could use this World War II LMG that I have right here. I forgot what the name is. It has like a long freaking name. So sorry if I don't remember it. Or you can pick up the Titan and go off with that as well. But the Titan and its World War II LMG are really, really good because, and just LMGs in general, whatever LMG I am missing at the moment, if you pick up an LMG, it has a lot of ammo in stock, you know what I mean? In order to find ammo for like reloading or whatever, you had to wait and like look for it, you know what I mean? But if you're going to pick up an LMG with no ammo in reserve, LMGs are the best because they come with either like 75 or like even higher, 50, 75 or 100, somewhere around those lines. Whereas regular weapons like the Maddox or the AK-47 or the KN-54 or whatever it's called, I've not played with the AR too much in this game, but the LMGs I kind of remember. But all the ARs, they start off with like 30 or so, you know what I mean? So you don't have any room to kind of like miss bullets. You need to be very, very precise with an LMG. It's really easy, and they're powerful and strong over range. And you're gonna be finding a lot of people across long ranges in Blackout Battle Royale because it's just so spread out, you know. with the recent update today, they made it to like 90 players, I believe, 88 players, something like that. So obviously there's a you know, a couple more players, but most of your engagements are pretty much going to be far range. So LMGs will give you that advantage over most players. You know, most players are going to be running an SMG or an AR because they don't know exactly why LMGs would be useful to them, but LMGs is the way to go. So if you guys find an LMG of any sort, make sure to pick it up, because you will have a great advantage of it. You know, put on a grip if you find one, put on some kind of sight, and make sure to account for bullet drop when you're trying to kill people from long range. And you should be able to take them out in like at least 3 to 4 shots across most ranges, in my opinion. The second best type of weapon to use would be an AR. An AR gives you the mobility in order to, I guess, rush opponents, but it also gives you the range to kill opponents from a distance, like I am with this Maddox right here. ARs, they're not as like good as LMGs in terms of like the range or the ammo department, but I think they give you enough of a mobility boost that you don't need to be that far, and it helps you with running away from the storm as well. And just in general, like the reload is a lot faster in case you don't want to reload that LMG. But most of the time, you'll have time to reload your LMG anyways. But you know, there might be that clutch situation where you need to reload your LMG, but then you have an AR in stock, so to help you in case you ever catch yourself in that situation. So trust me, AR and LMG, if you can run both those types of weapons, you will have an advantage pretty much for most of the game. You're gonna have a higher chance of winning the game running those 2 types of weapons, especially here in the end game. Here in the end game, we're surrounded by a lot of open area. We're like in the middle of the map, more or less, you know, across these green pastures, across the farms. And these are more long-range engagements that we need to take care of. If you guys noticed from my last game, or my last video from yesterday, I ended the game with an LMG kill just because I really feel confident with LMG. You can just spray and pray for as long as you need to and not really worry about any consequences. You know, they really made ammo kind of like not as forgiving in this game, and because people have armor as well. You know, you don't want to be caught reloading in the middle of a gunfight, which is another reason why the LMG is just so good. The armor gets in the way of this game. I'm pretty sure they're gonna tweak the armor a little bit, but to the extent that it makes the LMGs not as useful, I don't think so. I think LMGs will forever be the supreme overlord of this game, at least in my opinion. I'm not gonna include the ray gun in here because the ray gun isn't, you know, something you're gonna have like all the time. It's very rare. Probably only 1 ray gun spawns in per game. Snipers can be useful, but like I said, they're not useful for all scenarios. They're probably useful for here in the end game if you want to do some kind of trick shot, or at least to like pick people off from a distance. That's probably the only times you can really find them useful, or at least in other areas as well. Shotguns, just don't use a shotgun. Just don't, unless you're trying to be some kind of cool kid. SMGs can be useful, but they're kind of like shotguns in a way where they're only useful for like a certain distance, and the recoil and using SMGs is just too much, and as well as the bullet drop off. You know, just over range, SMGs prove to be useless. You know, you can run an SMG in like very close encounters. I want to say very close encounters, but close enough encounters where you feel you can have the advantage. But SMGs just prove to be useless. And as for other weapon types, you know, pistols and rocket launchers. I mean, rocket launchers could be nice for helicopters, but helicopters can be shot down very easily. And you most likely won't find a vehicle here in the end game anyway, so you're gonna be on the ground for the most part. Most vehicles aren't useful, they're just used for fucking trolling and running people over, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, those are the 2 best types of guns, the AR and the LMG. You know, run any AR, running any LMG. Actually, for ARs, I'm a fan of the Maddox and the KN and the Rampart at times too, but the recoil does get kind of annoying. But the ABR will definitely prove to be one of the best because it's a burst and you're able to control the recoil a lot easier with the ABR. So make sure to count for bullet drop off when using ARs and LMGs and any other weapon in this game, and you guys will pretty much find yourself just winning this game like nothing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this video kind of helped you. I plan to do more fun videos as the week goes on. Just right now I'm just trying to find out how I should edit these videos, because a lot of these games are like 25 minutes long, so I don't know if I should have a bunch of victories, a bunch of fails, or something. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be creative. I'm just having a little bit of difficulty doing that, but I'm hoping these tips kind of help you out in becoming the best player and helping you get more victories in Blackout. So I freaking love you all. You guys are all freaking big ballers. And just know that I love you guys with all my heart. And just persevere. And don't let things get in your way. I'll see you guys all later. And bye. I love you all.